Good morning, students. In the last session, we saw the example from the practice set 2.1, which are the based on the Pythagoras theorem. Now, in the remaining example, today I am going to explain. Find the side of perimeter of a square whose diagonal is 10 cm. Students, in the diagram ABCD is a square where AC is a diagonal of the square having a side 10 cm. We have to find out the side of a square. For perimeter, what we want? Side. So side and perimeter, all of you know. Now we have to find out the side. If you are observing this in triangle ABC, this is the AC is the diagonal of a square, and this AB and BC are the sides of square. AC is a hypotenuse. If you are observing, all of you know that the square having a all angles are 90 degree. So this ABC triangle is a right angle triangle, and therefore we can use here Pythagoras theorem, that is AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. Now what is AC? AC is 10 square. So AB square plus BC is equal to 10 square. But what AB is equal to BC? Why AB is equal to BC? Because the side of square are equal, and therefore x square plus of x square, if consider that AB is equal to BC is equal to x centimeter, and therefore by the Pythagoras theorem it will come the equation 10 square is equal to x square plus x square. So you will get 2x square is equal to 100. So x square is equal to 100 by 2, and then x square is equal to 50. So by taking the square root of both the side, you will get 5 root 2 is the side of square. Now we have to find out the perimeter of square. Perimeter means sum of all the sides. So how many sides are there? 4 sides. 4 into side is the perimeter of square. So 4 into 5 root 2, that is equal to 20 root 2 centimeter. This is the perimeter of square. Now let us see the question number 7. In the adjoining figure, if you are observing that in triangle DEF, F is the angle that is 90 degree, and this FG is perpendicular to D. Always remember that, students, if from the right angle triangle, if we are drawing one of the altitude which is opposite to, means which is perpendicular to the hypotenuse, then we have to use the which formula? Geometric mean. What is geometric mean? FG square is equal to DG into G. Now we have to see what we have to find out. See here, FG is perpendicular to ED. It is given. So GD is equal to 8 and FG is equal to 12. We have to find out EG and FD. Now firstly we have to find out the EG by the geometric mean. Just to explain geometric mean theorem, by the theorem of geometric mean, what we can write? We can write that FG square is equal to GD into EG. So FG is 12 square, GD is 8, EG we have to find out. So after calculation you will get EG is equal to 18 unit. Now if you know the EG, over, now we have to find out FD. So for finding FD, consider the triangle FDG. So this is the right angle triangle. This is 90 degree. Therefore the FD square is equal to GD square plus of GF square. So by GD square is 112 square plus of 8 square, you will get the 208, and therefore FD is equal to square root of 208. So it will come a 4 root 14. Now third we have to find out EF. Consider the triangle EGF. EF is a hypotenuse, G is a 90 degree. So by the Pythagoras theorem, this is 12 and this we calculated, that is EG 18. So 18 square plus of 12 square is equal to EF square, and after calculation you will get the 468. So square root of 468 is the EF, and after the simplification we will get the value of EF is equal to 6 root 13. Sorry. Next, question number 8. Find the diagonal of rectangle. Now here rectangle is given ABCD. AB is equal to 12 cm, BC is equal to 35 cm. We have to find out the AC. Length and breadth are given. Very simple, students. Now you look towards the diagram. If you are observing that you know the property of rectangle, all the angles are 90 degree, and therefore this triangle is ABC is right angle triangle. So by the Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equal to AB square plus of BC square. See here, same I am using. So 12 square plus of 35 square, you will get 1369. And by taking the square root of this is the square of 37, and therefore the diagonal AC is equal to 37 centimeter. Now in the adjoining figure, M is the midpoint of QR. Triangle PRQ angle is 90 degree. So prove that, we have to prove that PQ square is equal to 4 times of PM square minus 3PR square. Don't be confused. Very simple. Look towards the diagram. According to the theorem, what we can write? Start to write the answer. Look towards the diagram. In the diagram, if you are observing that two triangles are there, both having the right angle triangle. So you can use the Pythagoras theorem. According to Pythagoras theorem, firstly write down the statement. Now see here, in the triangle PQR, firstly I am taking this big triangle, that is triangle PQR. PQ square is equal to PR square plus of RQ square, and this is by the Pythagoras theorem. So and another is what is given here, RM is equal to MQ, because M is a midpoint and therefore RM is equal to MQ. So you can write RM is equal to 2 times of RQ is equal to 2 times of RM also. Okay, now give the numbering. 2RM is equal to QR, and now PQ square is equal to PR square. Instead of QR square, what you have to write out? PR. Why we have to take it? We have to take it because we want the answer this. What we have to prove? According to that, you have to write the steps and you have to use the theorems. Now this, after numbering, see the triangle PRM, this small triangle. R is a right angle triangle, so PM square is equal to PR square plus of RM square, that is by the Pythagoras theorem. Now what is RM? RM square we wrote na here. It is equal to PM square minus of PR square. Fourth. Now from third and fourth, if you are observing third and fourth equation, see RM here. What is RM here? RM is PM square minus of PR square. So substitute the value of RM is equal to PM square minus PR square in equation 3. What you will get? PQ square is equal to PR square plus of 4 in bracket PM square minus of PR square. So PQ square is equal to PR square plus 4 times PM square minus 4 times PR square. Now this PR square minus PR square, that is minus 3 PR square, and this PM square as it is. Now observe our what we have to prove. We got the answer. Okay students, just to use here Pythagoras theorem and the given thing. What given? M is a midpoint. These two concepts we use and we proved. Now the next question. This is also simple beta. Now see, the wall of two buildings on the either side of a street are parallel to each other. If you are observing in the diagram, see here AB and ED, they are parallel to each other. Why they are parallel to each other? Both are perpendicular to the ground BD. So they are parallel to each other. They are given here either side of a street as a parallel to each other. Now a ladder 5.8. This is a ladder of 5.8 centimeter long in the place on the street such that its top just reaches the window of the building at the height of 4 meter. Its top just reaches the either side of a building at a height of 4 meter, and therefore AB is equal to 4, ED is equal to 4.2. Listen, if the in the question diagram is given, no problem. If not given, according to given thing, you have to draw the diagram. If your diagram is proper, then only your answer will get correct. Okay, now just see AB parallel to ED, they are the two top buildings, they are parallel to each other, and one of the ladder which is that is EC is one of the ladder which placed at 5.8 meter long. The length of the ladder is 5.8 meter on the street. This is a street that its top just reaches. The top of the street is just reaches to the another or other building at a height of 4 meter. Okay, according to this the diagram we drawn. Now on turning the ladder over to the other side of the street, its top just touches to the window of the building at a height of 4.2 centimeter. And another ladder, another building having at what height it touches, it is at a 4.2 meter, and therefore AD is equal to 4.2 meter. Now find the width of the street. We have to find out. What we have to find out? We have to find out BC and ED. Very simple. Now see, let us see AC and CE represent the ladder of a length of 5.8. A and E represent the window of building on the opposite side of the street. A is the one of the window of one building, and E is the another building window. And BD is the width of the street. So we have to find out BD. Simply here, if you are observing this diagram, means in this question the diagram is very important. Now see, after drawing the diagram, ABC is a right angle triangle as well as ECD is also right angle triangle. Now by the Pythagoras theorem, you can easily find out BC and CD. After getting the BC and CD, you have to add it. You will get the length of straight. A simple statement, see here. AB is 4, ED is 4.2. So by the Pythagoras theorem, what you will get? BC square is equal to this much. Okay, and same here. Another, and therefore BD is equal to BC plus CD. You will get 4.2 plus 4 and is equal to 8.2. The width of street is 8.2. So in this way you can calculate and you will get the answer. Now today's homework is this question number first and second that you have to solve and send me up to the session.